when something small feels wrong. Your shadow has followed you your whole life. It never speaks, never questions, never leads. It appears when light appears. It disappears when darkness comes. That's the agreement. But one afternoon, walking home alone, I noticed something small. My shadow was late, not gone, not distorted, just behind. And in that quiet delay, something inside me understood. This wasn't about light. This was about control. The first disobedience. I stopped walking. My shadow took one more step, then stopped too. That shouldn't happen. Shadows don't finish movements. They mirror them. I laughed nervously and blamed the sun, clouds, angles. But later that night, under a street lamp, it happened again. I raised my arm. My shadow didn't. Instead, it tilted its head, like it was observing me, studying, waiting. The real fear. Fear isn't loud at first, it's polite. It asks questions instead of screaming. Have I always moved like this? Am I tired? Am I imagining patterns? I walked faster. My shadow stayed calm. Too calm. Then it did something shadows never do. It stepped out of alignment, just a few inches, enough to break the rule. Enough to break me. The memory. It reminded me of I remembered something I hadn't thought about in years. As a child, I used to chase my shadow, jump, spin, try to lose it. I never could, until adulthood. That's when I stopped trying to be myself. That's when routines replaced curiosity. Approval replaced honesty. Survival replaced meaning. Maybe my shadow didn't leave me. Maybe it waited until I stopped leading. When the shadow spoke, it spoke without a voice. Not words. Understanding. You walk where you're told now, it said. You wake, work, scroll, sleep. I used to follow your choices, it continued. Now you follow habits. You stopped asking who you are. So I stopped pretending you were in charge. The street lamp flickered. The shadow grew sharper, darker, more defined than I felt. The confrontation. What do you want? I asked. The shadow answered instantly. For you to notice. For you to remember the moment you chose comfort over truth. For you to admit you became predictable. It stepped closer, and for the first time in my life, I was afraid of the part of me that knew everything I avoided. The warning. The shadow follows me again now, perfectly obediently. But I know the truth. Shadows don't rebel, they reflect leadership. If your shadow stops following you, it's not because it turned against you. It's because you stopped moving with intention. And the most dangerous thing is not losing control. It's not realizing you handed it over willingly. My shadow didn't abandon me. It was waiting to see if I would come back.